getting ready to install this automatic chicken door, and for this chicken door, it is a roll-up chicken door, and you want to put the roll-up side inside, which means you're going to have to cut out a little section for that to go into. And the reason that you have the roll up on the inside of the door is because this is where your light sensor is going to be to power the door up and down. So once you get that cut, that's just going to fit right in there perfectly. And then you're going to take your screws, and you're not going to screw in the top yet. You just want to get the sides screwed in and get them snug. You just want to be careful that when you're putting these screws in, that you don't put them in so tight that you put a little bend or kink in the frame. You want to keep your frame straight so that your door is going to work properly. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is that you want to take your timer. Now this is kind of an unusual sort of timer. Most of them are connected right to the door itself, but this one you have to fasten on the top of it. And you want to, again, you just want to make sure that you get those screws in there, but not too tight that you bend anything. Now on one side of this timer, you got two power cords that's coming out. One of these cords is going to plug into your solar power, and then the other one is going to plug into your door to power your door. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and plug that into the Coop, into the door. Then we're going to go ahead and plug it into our solar power. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do here is that we want to get our time up here and set, and then we also want to set our parameters as to when we want the door to open and when we want it to close. So to power your door on, you're going to hold your down button for 3 seconds, and now you can see you got your hours and your minutes. It's always going to be in the 24-hour time frame, and so we're going to hold our set button until the hour flashes, and now we're going to go ahead and get this set. It's 3:42, and so every time you get your hour and your minutes set, you're going to push your set button to lock that in. Now the next thing it's going to go to is an on. So I want mine to come on at 6:30 in the morning, and then I'm going to want it to go off at 9:30 at night. What this is showing here is a 5, which is the light intensity that is going to cause the door to close down. So currently outside, the light intensity is 26. So once that hits 5, it's going to close the door, and then at sunlight, it's going to raise up. Now, because I have it set from timer to timer, it's not going to do that for me. We're just going to open and close at 6:30 and 9:30. Now, we want to make sure that this is going to operate smoothly, so we're going to go ahead and push our down button to make sure everything is kosher. That's a really smooth door. Now it's going to rebound and come up, about halfway. That's called an anti-pinch feature. So if there's a chicken that's in the door and it comes down on the chicken, it's going to bounce back up, rebound up, and allow the chicken to move out of the way so that then it can close down for the rest of the night. But because we're in the middle of the day, we're going to go ahead and open that up, and then we'll come back out here again tonight about 9:30 and see if we can't catch our chickens going in.
Check her tires and that. Are you at Walmart or what? Where do you get them? Are you talking about me? Yeah, you're talking.
Okay, so the chicks are inside. We went ahead and reset the time on the door to 9:15, simply because it does not need to be open that late. And so we're going to go ahead and see if it gets closed down here. And there we go. So they're going to be closed up for the night. That'll rebound, and then it'll go back down. That's that anti-pinch feature.